PICAT ASVAB test exam questions. When a lobster grows a claw to replace one that was lost, the process is called A. Regeneration. B. Reborn. Which of these is the best explanation of how a smooth round stone became smooth? A. It was in a stream for a long. B. I don't know. What is the symbol for the hydroxyl ion? H30. When we think of security for the home, most of us think of devices that will physically hinder another person. Researchers have found that some simple, everyday, fairly inexpensive objects can be as effective as much more expensive security systems. Which of the following sentences would most likely come next in the paragraph? A. For example, doors should only be opened after a visitor has been identified. Jerry walked a dog from 6:40 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. one day. If he was paid at the rate of $6 per hour, how much did he earn that day? A. $5.90 billion, $7.05. The chemical formula of a compound describes the elements the compound contains and the ratio of elements in the compound. If you place bean seed between moist paper towels and watch the stem and leaves appear, you will see a demonstration of germination. A certain bag of potting soil is 1/4 peat moss, and the rest is dirt. What part is dirt? 3/4 or 75%. A student bought a sandwich for 80 cents, milk for 20 cents, and pie for 30 cents. How much does the meal cost? $1.30. In the beginning, there is always the crunch. Bite into a red apple or a green one, a red one streaked with yellow, a yellow one with a rosy blush, a round or oblong one, baseball size or softball size, and before the flavor, before even the tang of acidity, there is the crunch. At least, there had better be. Crispness. If A equals 6 and B equals 5, what is the value of A2, B2, 2? 121. If the perimeter of a square garden feet, what is the area of the garden? For 41 SA Fort. If x plus 3y equals 7 and y equals 2, then x equals 2. Flowers should be coming from a garden early in the morning or late in the afternoon. It's better to cut them with a sharp knife or a razor rather than shears because shears compress the stem tissues. The stems of cut flowers should be put in water immediately. Flowers from wet plants with mildew should never be cut because disease might be transmitted from one plant to another. Sharp knife or a razor. 3. X plus 6 equals 39, then x equals 13. Together two people earn $28,000. One earns $2,000 more than the other. How much is the smaller income? $13,000. 16 equals x slash 20, then x equals 320. When sodium atoms form sodium ions, they lose electrons. A sweater originally priced at $80 and was marked down by 25%. What was the sale price of the sweater? $60. There's one thing you can count on, that one size fits no one. Store managers love the idea because inventory is simplified. Manufacturers like it because it makes production easier and profit margins higher. And some computer networks prefer it because it saves costly computer time and memory space. It saves time and money for them, not for you. According to the paragraph, the production of one-size-fits-all merchandise benefits all of the following except consumers. Any astronomical body that revolves around a larger body is called a satellite. What is the value of 3x plus 5y, when x equals 12 and y equals 4? 56. Simplify the ratio 12/18. 2/3. The fable always explicitly states a moral truth. The fairy tale, in contrast, leaves all decisions about meaning up to us, whether we wish to make any application to our life or simply to enjoy the fantastic events it tells about. According to the passage, a fable differs from a fairy tale in that a fable has a. An ethical meaning. Julius Erving is one of only few professional basketball players to score 30,000 points. When Irving was in Hugh School, he was given the appropriate nickname, the Doctor, because he operated so well on the basketball court. Later, Irving's pro basketball teammates changed the nickname to Dr. I, assuming their job, as well as Dr. J. All of the following persons are appropriately nicknamed except the trapeze artist nicknamed Butterfingers. A radar is designed to report the track of an aircraft every second. If this radar reports 30 tracks in 1 minute, what percentage of the time did the radar track in the aircraft? 50%. Which of the following is a renewable resource? Natural gas. Which element does not contain any neutrons? Hydrogen. Enjoying a leisurely vacation can be a tough assignment for people who thrive on an upbeat pace in their daily routines. For many, it just is not possible to switch gears into neutral and lie by a pool for a week or more. They need excitement. The author's main point is that active people should take leisurely vacations. An exciting vacation should last a week or more. Which of these reduce friction? Ball bearings. In chemistry, to be classified as an organic substance, a substance must contain carbon atoms. What is 12/50ths in its simplest form? 6/25, just cut in half.